All right, we are going to move on to some stretches now. I feel like my head was cut off. All right, there we go. So for these stretches, we're going to do it a little bit different than normal just because I don't want to be like stuck in the same routine. So you can just follow along whatever we're going to do. I'll go through it slow and yeah, let's get started. So first you're going to start standing up with your feet wide, and you're going to put one hand on your hip and stretch your left hand overhead and stretch your body to the right just to get a nice side body stretch. So in this stretch, you want the whole front of your body to be like facing the front. You don't want your hips to be twisted. You want to be like this. And now this time, we're going to twist our hips and flatten our back like this. So you want to be able to like serve a plate of spaghetti on your back. Then we'll reach all the way down to the floor. You can bring both hands down. Just relax your neck, shake it out. And then we're going to walk our hands all the way around and come back up the other side. So we'll stretch up with the right and stretch forward. When I'm here, I really like to think about like pushing that opposite hip to the wall to get the longest stretch that I can. Now we're going to twist our hips and flatten our back out. So you really want to be reaching as far forward as you can and pulling your hips back at the same time. And then we're going to drop all the way down, both hands down, relax the neck. In this stretch, you kind of want your body to be close to your left leg. Good, and then we're going to walk our hands all the way back, come up, and we're just going to breathe it up and fold forward through the center. Your feet can be as wide as comfortable. I like to walk mine out a little bit more and then fold in further. Your arm variations could be either down on the ground like this, or you can grab your ankles and pull in a little bit. Good, and then you can walk your feet in a little. We're just going to bend our knees and roll up like one vertebrae at a time. Roll those shoulders a couple times. We're going to repeat the whole thing again. So left arm up, we'll stretch over to the right. Make sure you're breathing here. Good, and turn flat back. And walk it down to the ground, shake your head. And walk all the way around, roll back up, and reverse. Right arm up and stretch. Twist to the flat back. Walk the hands down. And roll all the way back up. We'll take a deep breath in. And forward fold, exhale. You can walk your feet out a little bit more and fold in deeper. And then you can walk your feet back in closer, bend the knees, and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll those shoulders. You can do some shoulder rolls back and some shoulder rolls forward. And then just sort of like pinch your shoulder blades behind you to really stretch the front of your chest. And you can clasp your fingers and kind of like concave in to stretch the back of your neck. Ooh. All right, next we're going to do like a deep runner's lunge with our hands on either side of our foot. So I have my right foot forward right now. We're going to dig the toes of our left foot, and we want our right knee to be at a 90-degree angle. Your hands can either be flat on the floor or up on your fingertips, but the most important thing is that that back knee is as straight as you can get it, and your back heel is like pushing energy out behind you. So it's not relaxed like this, it's like having a lot of energy in it. And you can be as low as comfortable for you. So if being right here feels better, then go right there. Good, now we're gonna walk our hands forward and transition into sort of a side lunge. So this is gonna be probably a new stretch. You can either stay like this with your hips up or lower them as much as is comfortable. I don't think I'm saying that right, but you can stay like this or lower. Good, and then we're gonna walk our hands over to the other side, and we'll be in a runner's lunge with our left foot forward. Same thing, nice 90-degree angle with the right knee, and then with the left knee, then our right heel is shooting energy out the back, and you want to feel your stretch in the hip flexor. Same thing, we're going to walk our hands forward and end in that side lunge. You can either be here, you can drop lower, or you can stay up high. You can even, that doesn't feel comfortable. Hopefully something like this. Alright, good, and then to get out of it, you can just walk towards the center. And walk your feet in, same thing, roll up again. Alright, now we're gonna come down to the mat, and we're gonna do a stretch for the outside of our hip. So you can cross your right ankle over and roll on back. I like to thread my hand through this space right here and around the outside and just kind of clasp behind my left leg and pull this shin in towards your stomach. Make sure you're breathing. And come out of it, we'll uncross and roll up. Good, and the other side, left ankle over. I forgot to do this on the first side. First, start by pressing your chest forward towards your shin. And then roll on back. Good, and you can unravel your legs, plumb in towards your chest, and just rock side to side, massage your lower back. Alright, and now to stretch the IT band, we're going to straighten our right leg out and then take our left leg. First we'll have it like in a passe, so our toe will be touching our knee. And we're going to roll our hips to the side and then extend the leg onto the floor. So you're going to be feeling the stretch from here to here. And you can choose to either flex your foot or point it. And try to keep your shoulders square to the ceiling. Good. To come out of that, we'll bend the knee and roll back onto the back. Same thing on the other side. Start with the knee bend. Do the twist, and then we'll extend the foot out. Alright, go ahead and bend the knee in and roll back onto your back. Next we're going to do the bridge. So bring the soles of your feet to the mat and tuck those shoulder blades under. Push into your heels. Oh my goodness, you did this last time I was in the bridge. Huh. Hi. Cass, can you call him? I'm so sorry. Georgie, come here. Come here, Georgie. Alright, and you can come down out of the bridge and rock back and forth. Thank you. I'll do the bridge one more time. So press into the feet, raise your hips, and clasp the hands underneath you. And then while you're here, you also want to think about your knees squeezing towards each other instead of like spreading out. You want to squeeze them towards each other. Good, and lower down. You can hug your knees into your chest, rock back and forth, and we'll roll on up. All right, last thing we're gonna do is a little bit of a different hamstring stretch. You're gonna come up onto your knees. I don't know a graceful way to get into this. I guess put your hands down, and then the right foot's gonna come forward like this. And your hips can either stay up, or you can like sit them back towards your heel. It feels better for me to stay up. And then you can also choose to fold your body forward over that leg. It helps to keep your toe flexed though. So we'll just stay here for a little bit. Good, and then we're gonna bring that leg back in. Yeah, I don't know the best way to do this. I guess just bring the left heel out in front of you, flex the toe, and then sink the hips back to wherever it feels most comfortable, and fold your body forward. Okay, and bring it back in. Whew. All right, that is all I have for the stretches today. I know that was a lot of different ones. If you want to do some of the regular ones we do, you can do them now. If not, we'll be moving on to the free weights.